Some life advice I could give y'all is
Don't listen to him.
shit. Just stay on the right path, you know. You feel like you're really good at something, chase your dreams. It's okay to fuck up. I fuck up all the time, but that don't mean I don't get right back on my shit. So it's gonna be a lot of distractions. Just keep your mind on it. Keep going for it. You feel me? So yeah, I'm from Lynn too, best city in Mass. You already know the vibes. Shout out Lynn. We got a lot of people getting money out there, so we all got dreams and goals. Just go get it.
One life advice. Man, I haven't lived enough life. I can't be giving anybody advice. You gotta take opportunities when you get them. Like when you get a green signal, you gotta go.
See? Give me one life advice.
In the film Jackie Brown by Quentin Tarantino, there's a scene. I'm going to give you some life advice based on this scene between Samuel L. Jackson and Robert De Niro. There's some advice through this scene, okay?
What movies?
Jackie Brown by Quentin Tarantino. Now remember, if you
70s, 90s?
2000s. Now, if you've seen it, fine. If you don't know who any of these folks are, that's okay, because the point is the dialogue. Here it is. I'll set the scene. Robert De Niro's girlfriend, Samuel Jackson's girlfriend in the film approaches Robert De Niro's friend, Samuel Jackson, and says, look, you know my boyfriend has got this scheme where he's going to get all this money. Why don't you and I get together, take the money and run? Well, Robert De Niro can't believe that his friend's girlfriend is saying this. So when he meets with his friend, he actually says to him, you really trust this woman, this person? Because she asked me to double cross you.
Hey, you know what you say? Don't trust no bitch.
No, here's the point. Here is the point. Samuel Jackson looks at Robert De Niro and says, let me guess. She said, you and her ought to take my money and split and leave me behind. And Robert De Niro says, yeah, that's exactly what she said. I don't understand. Why would you be with somebody like this if you know that's how she is? And here's the answer Samuel Jackson gives. And this is the advice. Nope. The advice is this. He says, well, I'll tell you why I'm with her. She's always going to be who she is. I knew she was going to do that. I can rest at night knowing she's always going to be who she is. I get worried when she's not who she is.
One life advice I would give is to think very seriously about things, to weigh the evidence, to try to understand what's happening, and then to try to marshal the evidence to arrive at judgments that are reasonable. When animals are bored, they sleep. When humans are bored, we should ask questions. Always ask questions, never feel ashamed of that. I'm reading the collected works of Bernard Lonergan. This is his seminal text, Insight, a study of human understanding. I highly recommend it. He talks about everything that I just mentioned.
One life advice, never give up about your dreams. You have to go as deep as you can and never give up, because at the end you will succeed.
Everything happens for a reason, so don't worry about it.
To not always take to rush decisions. To always think about how is that going to look in the future, because it always comes back if it goes wrong. Basically.
Well, life advice. I changed careers at 40, worked in hospitals, and I worked from the bottom up. Don't say that you can't change careers. Have a plan, but it's not an excuse. Trust me. You have to trust yourself. Yeah.
If she ain't worth it, she ain't worth it.
Life advice, you know, I think people talk a lot about success, right? And like, people have a lot of ideas of like success is like your career, it's like making a lot of money and stuff. It's like, you know, you really just gotta find what like makes you happy, what makes you feel like content and like you have purpose in your life. And so I feel like if you're just, you know, looking for that, that's the best way to move forward.
Okay, one life advice, something I've learned from life is you cannot change the whole world. So what you should always try to do is change the things around you. So like your small community, your family, your friends, like try to make changes in those like little spaces. Because thinking about changing the whole world is going to be so hard and impossible to do. And that's something I'm learning, because I'm always like, how can I make the world a better place? But maybe I should change my mentality and think about how can I make my community a better space, or my friendship groups a better space. Yeah, so that's one advice I'll give.
All right, how about this? All right, what's one thing you want to change about the world?
Oh, dang. I would say like, maybe one thing is very hard. I think I want to change multiple things. So I'll give like a short list, a couple of things. I would definitely like world peace, hunger, poverty. I guess those are like the 3 big points for me. Just health in general. Helping people like be healthy and be, I guess, able to like be comfortable with life and everything. Yeah, I think that would be what I would want to change. But
life advice? Yeah. Cut every distraction out of your life. Yeah, no distractions. Just hustle hard when you're young. Just stay on tunnel vision. And damn, what else? Yo, if you don't know what you want to do, just keep trying different things, and whatever makes you money and whatever clicks, just stick with that. Don't waste your time thinking about what you want to do for the rest of your life. All right, bro.
Life advice: get a good job that you don't hate.
Hi, my name is Jisoo Lim, and I'm from South Korea. I'm an exchange student, so now I am studying in Binghamton University, New York. So one of my life advice is to live like a Kirby. Like everyone will know about the character, and that character, like when he or she, I don't know like the gender of the Kirby, but if Kirby meets his or her enemy, like it just swallows it and made their like advantages to its advantages, right? So like that's one of my life advice.
I'm Lauren. I'm a junior at Babson College. I would say my ultimate life advice would be your own main character in life. It sounds really cheesy, but I feel like it's cliche, but I feel like because I used to be such a people pleaser too, but I realized that once you just live life the way you want to, it makes you happier. You know, you don't really have to care about what other people think. So
my life advice in Boston would be to always take the train, never drive, never take the Uber, because you're never gonna find parking despite the fact that it says it will. Or that you're gonna get towed or ticketed. So it's more expensive. Yeah, I think that's it.
Give me more life advice. Come on.
My life advice is to move away from home so that you can learn how to be more independent.
So my advice would be don't really bother, don't pour out your energy to someone who doesn't even reciprocate the energy back. Know your self-worth. You know, if he wanted to, he would. Yeah.
More life advice.
My best life advice is you should find what you think is interesting and do what you think is interesting, but do a damn good job at it. And that will take you to a lot of cool places and take you far.